Hello, everybody. You are listening to an audio diary. It is a podcast about how I survived the last couple of weeks in this COVID 19 pandemic. I made this podcast so that maybe in 50 years, my grandkids would find this podcast so they can experience what we all are experiencing now. But that's, of course, if the world still exists in the next 50 years. Who knows? Anyway, first of all, my name is Fadli. I'm an Indonesian studying in the United States. And at first, I was angry at this pandemic.
Day 1, March 26th, 2020. You know what? I'm angry. I'm really angry. I'm angry at the situation. This COVID 19 pandemic really messed up all my plans. I'm now studying in a foreign country, leaving my 2 kids and my wife back home, and the plan was to bring them here as soon as I'm settled. And I'm settled now, but I can't get to them because of this evil virus.
Yeah, COVID 19 is difficult for me. Well, for everybody. We always talk about how fast it spreads or its severe effect on our health, but we don't talk much about how detrimental it is to our psychology.
Thursday, April 2nd. Okay, I'm getting frustrated now, boring, exhausted, missing my family. Trapped in a 400 square feet room, and it's been like, what, month? And we aren't even in the peak yet. So nobody knows when the situation will get better. Every day becomes more unbearable. My room is a total mess, and that's all for today. Hi, today's April 3rd. I've always been baffled when I heard the news about people committing suicide. Like, how could it even come across their minds? Moreover, if they were rich or famous people, what's so difficult about life for them? And now I could feel what they might have felt. Not that I want to commit suicide, not to that point, but I could feel the loneliness, the emptiness, the frustration. Nonetheless, I'm glad that I realize what I'm feeling now so I can do something about it, not to indulge the feeling and unconsciously sink deeper. So I've been thinking and decided to wake up and move on to improve my spiritual well being. It is more and more important in this pandemic because stress and unhappiness can lower our immune, increasing the risk to get infected. Conversely, it is well researched that happiness and tranquility is one way to boost our immune system. So the plan is I will improve my spirituality by praying more, reciting morning and evening dhikr, or in English, remembrance of God, and more reading the holy book, Al Quran. Starting tomorrow? Alright, I'll start today.
What you will hear is the call to prayer in my religion. In my country, I hear it 5 times a day from the mosque speakers. And since I missed that here, I just did it myself.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
And now I read some verses from the holy book.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان.
Although it's not in my first language, I try to understand the meanings so I can feel the message. For me, it's like a love letter from God Himself. So I'm glad with my decision. It brings peace and tranquility, to my mind, to my heart. It works, for me, at least.
Today is March 30th. Since you're listening to what I'm going through mainly in this apartment, I'll give you an idea what it feels like to get stuck here. I'm gonna record the sounds and noises I can hear in this apartment. First, it's Monday, a working day. So there's this sound from morning till afternoon. That's coming from the construction site beside this building. There's also this noise. At first, I thought that my neighbor using their washing machine, but the sound never stops. It keeps coming back. And when I was going out riding the elevator, I realized it is the sound of the elevator, which is located right next to my room. Crazy. Not to mention the outrageous sound of my old fridge and the noise my neighbor makes at 3 a.m. like this. I swear to God, I don't make it up. That's what I have to deal with almost every night. But to be fair, that's not entirely my neighbor's mistake. It's just the fact that we have the thinnest wall in the world. The moral of the story is research your accommodation well. I was naive because I never lived in an apartment before, so I didn't know what to look for. Now I know.
One of my escapisms from this boring situation is, like many people, watching, or I should say, binge watching. And one of the series I watch is, again, like many people, you guess it? Yes, Tiger King. To be honest, that's actually one of the craziest things I ever watched. And the craziness just gets higher and higher each episode. One of the things I learned about America since I got here is that it is a crazy country with a lot of crazy people. No offense to my American friends, that as well might be a compliment. And if you're not American or never been to America but wanna know its craziness, just watch Tiger King.
I saw Tiger, now I understand. I saw Tiger, Tiger saw me.
Friday, April 24th. I just saw on Instagram people make videos with a hashtag Disney Challenge where they cover one of Disney movies' songs. That gave me an idea to create one for my family. And since I'm missing them so much right now, I'm gonna sing Remember Me from Coco. Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar. Know that I'm with you the only way that I can be. Until you're in my arms again. Remember me.
That song also ends this podcast. I hope this podcast finds you well. 'Cause I'm well too. I can't wait to meet you again. To work, to play, to travel, to have a handshake, to hug, to kiss. So may the world heal so we can soon get back to normal again. Thank you.